Hello Reformers and welcome back to Starpoint Gemini Warlords and our Sandbox campaign. Now, we're actually in hostile territory right here. I have traveled all the way down, finally, with our Severance Mark II. I have been embroiled in a small fight beforehand, and I gotta say that it is... wow, it's doing a lot of damage, but it is draining my energy in almost an instant. So there is definitely that to take into account. Otherwise, I'm going to go and attack this forward outpost because, well, I want this sector. I want this sector and I want to get more resources and things. And wow, this is a very weakly defended system. I'm very happy about that, I gotta say. Okay, so let's have a look. What do we have to fight here? We have a couple of corvettes. Well, I suppose you'll see the immense power of the Severance Mark II coming into effect. As you can see, is it actually hitting them? Yeah, it is actually hitting them quite a bit now. So that's nice, but as you can see, it just tears through their shields really, really fast. And he's down. There you go. We're actually able to do damage now. Isn't that fantastic? Okay, so we do have a couple of people coming in from the side there. That's fine. That's no problem at all. That will give me a time to sort of regenerate my energy. And wait a minute. What am I shooting at? Don't shoot at the station, you imbecile. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so yeah. We probably want to... wait a minute. There's someone down here. Ah, hello. Okay, yes, he's coming towards us, so we probably want to get ready to destroy him in many ways. Oh yes, that damage. Okay, so now we can start to slow down a little bit and we can try and keep range from most of these. There we go, that's what we like to see. Now, I'm going to try and shoot at these guys if I can with my massive warhead so that they take a huge amount of damage immediately and before they start to scatter, because once they start scattering, that means their damage will, well, obviously the damage that I'm able to do will be a lot less to them. And as you can see, it seems like I've already eliminated most of that one fellow's HP and all of his shields, so I'm pretty happy with that. Now, hopefully, I'm going to push everyone away for now. I'm going to just try and focus on one of them. There we go. I actually really like the fact that I have a battery of Severance Mark IIs at the front, because that enables me to kind of save my energy in sort of strategic situations, because I don't have an amazingly powerful weapon on every single side and they're not draining my energy all the time. But obviously each battery does have its own energy, and so technically it's kind of a bit of a double-edged sword there, because obviously you want to have as much damage as possible, but you also don't want to continually run out of energy, so I don't know. I suppose at the moment it's absolutely fine. Okay, so they do have a station here, but that station is frankly pointless, because, well, we're not going to be taking that anytime soon, and I guess I can go into the next sector. So there aren't any mining operations at all here, which I'm actually a bit saddened by, but oh well, never mind. Okay, I'm going to be using my... oh no, I can't? Are you serious? Okay, so it seems like I'm going to have to go over here then. Seems like I can't use my T-drive to go into sectors that I have either not uncovered yet or that are hostile. So either way, I'm going to just have to go down here and do it the old-fashioned way. And while I'm... yes, the all-stop button is right next to the map button, so every time I go to access the map, I'm like, oh yes, all-stop. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that, thank you very much. So... yeah, I'm consistently looking for civilian fleet tasks. There is a bounty over here. This guy is available for a bounty for 1 million. 1 million he will give us if we kill him. So it would be quite nice if we could do that at some point. Ah, we're actually against some destroyers here. That might actually pose a bit of a threat to us. So I'm a little bit worried about that, actually. Little bit worried. I'm gonna just turn off my auto fire at the moment. I'm gonna use my warhead against... oh no, I was hopeful that I could use my warhead against these guys, but no. Still on cooldown. Still on cooldown. Alright, so let's start using it now. Look at the damage! The damage is crazy. Wow, that is really nice. Okay, so 51st Legion alignment increased to Allied. Oh, that's nice. It seems like we might be helping some people. And we're losing reputation with the Outer Lands. Well, they already hate us, I suppose, so it doesn't really matter whether they hate us any further. It does it. Wow, look at that. That's nice. That is really nice. Okay, so we can just finish them up. There we go. Okay, that is it. Okay, are Nika and Tara still alive? It seems like they are, but they don't seem to be helping me, so I suppose they're dealing with their own target. Ah, yes, they're dealing with the destroyer. Oh, of course. I would give them the hard task, wouldn't I? Oh, yes, of course. Yes. Okay, well, there you go. At least we did that. And we've cleared out a bunch of pirates, I suppose. I guess that's good. We are encountering some more factions, because you can actually look at your factions by going to, records, and then you can take a look at the various factions that you are currently in. Oh, there we go. In nice relations with, for example, the 51st Legion. Oh, they're allied with the Core Worlds Alliance. Well, that's going to be a bit of a problem, because we are not currently, doing very well with them. They don't actually like us that much at all. As you can see, we are hostile. Well, actually, they're hostile with the Core Worlds Alliance. I actually haven't even come across them yet, so it might be quite interesting to see what happens when we do. But, well, my first priority right now is to get to this satellite and see how many units are actually defending it. I'm a bit worried about that. Okay, so how many do they have here? They have a couple of freight liners. The freight liners surely aren't going to be very well defended. Are they? Are they well defended? Maybe? They're traders, so I highly doubt it. Okay, I'm just going to have to keep... Wow, they have a huge amount of shields. That's what I can say. They have a huge amount of shields. Okay, I'm going to have to do this the old-fashioned way, I suppose. And just wear them down. I mean, I don't really have the greatest weaponry. I mean, yes, I do have the Severance Mark II, but that's literally it. Well, I kind of decided to leave the Freightliners because on first glance you think to yourself, wow, they're going to be really easy to take out, but then you realize that they have a huge amount of HP, and even if they're not able to deal a huge amount of damage to you, which they currently are dealing quite a bit of damage to Nika and Tara, so that's obviously not the best thing, but I'm going to just hop into the next zone here. Can I actually use T-Drive to get over there? I can, sort of, so I guess I'm just going to do that. Or can I? No, yes. Okay, it doesn't seem like I'm able to do that, so... I have a bad feeling that Nika and Tara are taking a battering here, so let's just get out of here as quickly as we can and just see if we can uncover the next zone. As you can see, most of these zones do not actually have any resource gathering capabilities, so I'm not really happy about that, I gotta say. Now, what's actually going on here? Oh, we're having another fleet fight on our hands. What's going on? Okay, I'm gonna fire my big warhead at them as soon as I can, because they are gunships and they usually fly in formation, so this is gonna be quite fun. Hopefully, we can get into range. Get into range, please. Yes, there we go. Ooh, did you see that? Did it actually kill it from 61% instantly? I don't know whether it did, but it seemed like a huge chunk of damage right there. Okay, that's nice. And oh, we have to deal with another destroyer. The Corvette will die very, very quickly. There we go. The destroyer should melt reasonably fast, but obviously it's a bit of a bit more difficult than what we're used to at the moment. Let's just push it away a little bit so we can get some extra damage, squeeze out that extra damage. There we go. That's what we like. Okay, so thank you for that. A little bit of extra cargo there, and oh, we do have a fleet. We do have someone attempting to take the zone back. Well, that's not very nice of them. Can I not go there? There we go. Ah, thank you. Okay, hopefully I'm going to the right place. Yes, kind of. Okay, so let's go over here and join this fleet battle as quickly as we can. It's going to take, well, it's going to take 3 minutes for them to take it, unless we turn up and, hopefully turn the tide of battle. Now, here's the thing. This is why it would be a really, really good thing for us to start producing ships, and that's exactly the reason why I've started to upgrade our mining capabilities and our junk reclaimers and all that sort of thing, so that we can actually start getting those fleets up and running so that they can actually stay around here and defend these kinds of stations. So hopefully we'll be able to get that up and running shortly. I mean, as you can see, there are actually a bunch of little ships around here, like gunships and things like that, and, you know, we do have a few small defenders, but they're really not going to be able to defend against really, really hard enemies. Because, I mean, yeah, the corvettes, they're obviously not that difficult to kill for us, but for little gunships, yeah, they're kind of tricky, so obviously it would be a good idea to get those dead as quickly as we can. Let's try and push them away. Yeah, the interference is killing me. There's an anomaly around here, and it's absolutely making my instruments go haywire at the moment. Ah, there's the anomaly. I'm actually going to scan that right now. Let's try and see if I can scan it and get that out of the way. There we go. Thank you very much. Okay, so hopefully that's cleared it. Yes, it has. It's cleared the interference. And we have successfully defended. Very nice. Okay, so now we can finally go into the hostile territory and see if we can find that sensor. Oh, it seems like we have another forward outpost start. Wait a minute. Is this a forward outpost or is this a... Oh, this is just a fleet battle. And they have much more power than we do. So it seems like I might want to get away from this, but maybe we can pull it off somehow? I don't know. Maybe we can try. But I have my warhead actually not very soon, which is not very good because these are all in a wonderful clump and it would be fantastic if we could actually use my warhead right now. That would kill so many of them, but it seems like I'm just going to have to use my ricocheting precision strike here and seeing if that can do the job, I guess. It seems like it's actually doing a pretty decent job so far. I mean, they do have many more corvettes and frigates than we do, of course, but they have so many of them that it's just... it's quite a mess, isn't it? It's quite a mess. So let's just see if we can just push all of these away, seeing if I can... Oh my, I've just lost all of my shields in the back right there. Okay, that's not very good. Okay, what do they have here? They just have a frigate? Oh, they... Oh. Right. Yes. Okay, that might be a bit of a problem. A bit of a problem. Let's actually just try and use that, shall we? Can I use that? Yep, there we go. Thank you very much. Okay, so I don't know whether you saw that, but that enemy right there was level 50. Yes. That was not gonna go well. He is a War Master. Yes, a War Master. War Master Yelkin, and he had the Asgard under his command. The Asgard is a carrier type starship, and suffice it to say, that is one of the most powerful ships in the game, so we probably want to stay away from that at the moment, at the very least. So let's have a look at what this mysterious signal is, actually, because that might be something we want to check out. Where is it? Is it down here? Yeah, there it is. There it is. Okay, so let's see what this mysterious signal actually is, because I've always kind of looked at these and thought to myself, okay, I really need to check those out at one point, but I'm always on the way to do something, so... Okay, let's have a look here. Okay, so can I scan it, or... Ah, hull debris. Oh, okay. So, scan? I guess? I mean, the only thing I can otherwise do with it is send the scavenger swarm at it, but... Okay, that did nothing. That did absolutely nothing. Okay, fantastic. Okay, can I send that? No? Interesting. Okay, so this is the mysterious signal. Doesn't seem to do much. Doesn't seem to do much. Right. Okay, so it seems like I will be unable to expand into this area here because the War Master is present. So it seems like I may have to return to Concordia and see if we can just earn a little bit more cash. I'm probably going to try and go over there and take out Guy Pearson. Alright, so we had a bit of a problem, and I lost both Tara and Nika in a hostile fight. I managed to escape by using my T-drive, of course, and now we have arrived at a nearby bounty target. Now, I'd love to be able to take this guy out because he's going to give us 1,000, really? Come on now. 1 million. Yes, 1 million in credits as a reward. Well, he's not going to give us the reward, but someone else is. And, oh yeah. I should also report that Yelkin, or whatever his name was, is attempting to take this station back. And, well, he's a War Master, and we probably don't want to deal with him at the moment, because he is quite powerful. Quite powerful. So let's go to the bounty, and I'm going to send off a couple of other civilian fleets and things like that. Just been waiting here while Tara has attempted to catch up to us as well, because obviously she needed to have her ship rebuilt. Anyway, let's hope that me and Tara, without Nika's assistance, will be able to deal with this fellow, because I believe this guy is about level 20. I'm level 14 at the moment, so technically we should be okay, but you never know. Bounty located. Is he just right there? Oh, he is. Okay, fantastic. He's a marauder. Well, this is not going to go well, is it? He's got some pretty good damage, and he can also use cloaking and all that sort of thing. Or is it going to go well? It's actually going to go much better than I thought. As you can see, he's actually dying extremely fast. Okay, well, I'm pretty happy with that. And that reminds me, I really should get a much better heavy weapon, so I'm probably going to try and do a little bit of research into the better heavy weapons and see which one actually suits me. I need the longest ranged one, basically. I mean, whatever one I can get that is the longest range will be good. And there you go. So there's 1,000,000 credits. And that is fantastic, because that gives us a little bit of material and a lot of experience as well. And of course that then enables us to hopefully go after the next... Wait a minute, where do I go for that? Not that. Is it the Geminipedia? No? Ah, it's the personal log. There we go. So, yes, these are the bounties. And the next one that I can potentially go for is Sonia Graves. Now, she is in... Where is she? Nordica. Nordica, that is where she is. So if we go to the star chart right now, Nordica is around here, as far as I'm aware. We have not uncovered it just yet, which is a real shame. But I'm going to try my best in actually doing that. As you can see, this guy is going to take this, no problem at all, obviously. I mean, he's level 50. I mean, how can you say anything else but, you know, apart from that he's going to take it. Anyway, I'm going to do a couple more search and destroy missions, maybe more timed deliveries and things like that, just to get a little bit more credits so that we might be able to afford either another Severance Mark II or an enhancement for the current Severance that we currently have. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.